From floating death traps to toxic hunters hidden in plain sight, the ocean is filled with creatures that most people never realize are extremely dangerous. Some can shut down the body in minutes. Others strike from hiding with toxins so powerful. Even experienced divers panic when they see them today. We're breaking down 10 of the most dangerous marine creatures on the planet Tan. Trust me, each one is deadlier than the last. Number 1. Portuguese Mano, Wartha. Portuguese Mano. War looks like a harmless, colorful balloon drifting across the surface, but it's one of the ocean's most deceptive killers. It isn't even a single organism, it's a colony of specialized life forms fused together, each with a deadly job. Its tentacles can stretch over 100 feet, and each one is lined with venom-filled cells that fire like microscopic harpoons. A single touch can unleash a burning electric pain that spreads rapidly across the body. Some victims collapse from shock before they even reach shore. The toxin attacks the nervous system, muscles, and heart, leaving deep whip-like welts that can last for weeks. What makes the Mano War especially dangerous is how sneaky it is. Currents push them in groups, and they hide just below the surface, nearly invisible in waves. Many swimmers don't notice until it's too late. But if you think a drifting, jelly-like creature is dangerous, the next one is an active hunter ant. It strikes without hesitation. Number 2. Lionfish. The lionfish is one of the most stunning creatures in the ocean stripe, feathered and mesmerizing. But that beauty hides an arsenal of venomous spines, powerful enough to send grown adults into excruciating pain. Lionfish aren't aggressive, but they're bold, territorial, and unafraid to stand their ground. Divers who get too close often end up with spines embedded deep into their skin. The venom triggers sharp, spreading pain, swelling, nausea, and sometimes temporary paralysis. In the Atlantic and Caribbean, they're an invasive species with no natural predators. That means they reproduce fast, spread rapidly, and strike often. Many coastal hospitals in affected areas keep lionfish sting kits on standby because incidents have become so common. But while lionfish rely on defense, the next predator brings venom and speed. Combined with a bite, few creatures can survive. Number 3. Belchers. Sea snake. Belchers. Sea snake is often labeled the most venomous snake in the world. And while it rarely bites, its venom leaves almost no room for error. A dose smaller than a grain of rice can shut down muscles, paralyze the diaphragm, and stop breathing entirely. The danger with this snake isn't dramatic aggression, it's subtlety. Most victims don't feel the full effect right away. It usually begins with a strange numbness spreading through the limbs, followed by weakness so heavy it feels like the body is melting from the inside. By the time respiratory failure sets in, many people still don't realize how serious the situation is. In the water, Belcher sea snake moves with effortless grace. Its flattened tail works like a paddle, letting it glide through coral reefs, shallow coastlines, and even murky fishing grounds where visibility is low. Swimmers often don't notice it until it's drifting only inches from their legs. The snake rarely bites. Humans, its temperament is calmer than most people assume, but it doesn't need to bite often. One strike, even a small one, can be fatal. Without rapid treatment, if venom scares you, the next creature is even stranger. It doesn't need to bite, sting, or touch you to stop your heart. Number 4. Electric eels are one of nature's most unusual predators, armed not with teeth or venom, but with electricity itself. Their bodies contain thousands of electrocytes, living power cells that combine to deliver shocks up to 600 volts. Enough to stun large mammals and disrupt human heart rhythms. Their electrical attacks come in waves. First, they fire a rapid series of smaller pulses that confuse and freeze prey like hitting a biological reset button. Then comes the full-strength discharge, a jolt so powerful it can knock a person off their feet or leave them unable to move at all. In deep or muddy water, that moment of paralysis is all it takes for someone to slip under and drown. Electric eels aren't aggressive hunters of humans, but they're extremely territorial. They defend their space fiercely, especially during breeding season. Anyone wading through their habitat often without realizing it risks taking the full shock head dash on dot in the dark waters they call home. You don't see the danger approaching. You just feel it explode through your body. The electric eel is a reminder that some threats don't hiss or lunge. They strike with raw, invisible power. Number 5. Moray eel. Moor eels are the ambush hunters of coral reefs. They stay tucked inside cracks and caves, showing only their heads as they watch everything passing by. Their constant mouth opening looks threatening, but it's just how they breathe. Water flows through their mouths and out their gills. When they strike, it's sudden and brutally fast. Their outer jaws grab prey, and then a second set of jaws hidden deep in their throat shoots forward to pull the meal inside. They're the only fish on Earth with this mechanism, which makes their bite feel almost alien. If a moray bites a human, it can cause torn muscle, deep punctures, and nasty infections from the bacteria in their mouths. They often clamp down and twist, making it very hard to pull away. Morays hide in dark corners, but the next creature floats in open water, and its sting is one of the deadliest known. Number 6. Sea waspa. Sea waspa is a box jellyfish. Many experts consider it the most dangerous marine animal alive. Its long tentacles are loaded with venom that can shut down the heart in minutes. The sting starts with burning pain, quickly followed by paralysis and collapse. One large sea wasp carries enough venom to kill dozens of people, and victims often lose consciousness before they can reach shore. What makes it terrifying is how hard it is to see. Its bell is nearly transparent, drifting silently in shallow tropical waters. Entire beaches in Australia close when one is spotted, because even trained lifeguards know how fast a sting can turn fatal. But as deadly as the sea wasp is, there's a smaller jellyfish that creates a different kind of nightmare. Number 7. Irukandji jellyfish. The Irukandji jellyfish is tiny, about the size of a fingernail, but its sting causes one of the most intense reactions known to marine science. Most people don't feel the sting right away. Then, minutes later, symptoms hit suddenly. Severe back and stomach pain, vomiting, skurric blood pressure, full body, muscle cramps, sex dream, anxiety, and a sense of impending doom. Doctors call this Irukandji syndrome, and it can send even strong swimmers into life-threatening shock. These jellyfish are almost impossible to spot, drifting through warm coastal waters where swimmers least expect them. Even divers wearing suits have been stung. And while the Irukandji is tiny and invisible, the next creature is much larger, and it crawls across reefs, leaving destruction behind it. Number 8. Crown of thorns starfish. The crown of thorns starfish looks alien, covered in long, venomous spines that pierce skin easily. Even a gentle brush can drive those spines deep, causing burning pain, swelling, and lingering numbness. But its danger isn't just to people, it devastates entire ecosystems. These starfish feed on coral, consuming massive sections of reefs in a short time. During population booms, they wipe out entire regions of the Great Barrier Reef, leaving behind bleached skeletons where vibrant life once thrived. For divers and researchers, one accidental touch can lead to intense pain and infections that take months to heal. But if spines scare you, the next creature takes stinging to another level. Number 9. Fire coral. Fire coral isn't actually coral, it's a venomous organism that disguises itself as part of the reef. Many swimmers brush against it without realizing, only to feel a burning sensation moments later. The pain spreads like wildfire, sharp, intense, and long-lasting. Some victims report swelling, blisters, and rashes that last for weeks. And just like real coral, it grows everywhere, on rocks, wrecks, and even mooring lines. Fire coral doesn't attack hid weights, and that's what makes it terrifying. One wrong move during a dive, one slip of the hand, and you'll feel it instantly. But our final creature is one of the most deceptive of all. Small, stunning, and armed with one of the ocean's most dangerous weapons. Number 10. Blue dragon. The blue dragon looks unreal, shimmering blue, silver, and white, with wing-like appendages that drift as it floats upside down on the ocean surface. It's small, delicate, and mesmerizing, which is exactly why so many swimmers assume it's harmless. But this little creature carries a secret weapon. It steals venom. When the blue dragon feeds on the Portuguese man-o'-war, it absorbs the man-o'-war's stinging cells and stores them in its own body. Not only does it reuse them, it actually concentrates them, making its sting even more powerful than the original source. Touching one can cause intense burning pain, swollen welts, blistering, and deep irritation that can last for days. Many people only realize what it is after they've already picked it up, and by then, the damage is done. Despite being only a few centimeters long, the blue dragon is one of the most dangerous surface-dwelling creatures in warm oceans. It's a reminder that in the sea, danger doesn't always come with teeth or size. Sometimes it arrives disguised as beauty. The ocean is beautiful, mysterious, and filled with creatures more dangerous than most people ever realize. Some drift silently, some hide in plain sight. Some can kill without ever being seen, but every one of them reminds us that the sea is still a frontier humans don't fully understand, can never truly control. If you want more deep dive videos on ocean, predators, deadly encounters, and the planet's most dangerous animals, make sure to subscribe. The next episode is going to be even wilder.